Guys, gals, and morons. I just want to talk a little bit. Sometimes people like to hear me say some crazy shit, so I'm gonna talk some. Um, you know how I always say, guys, gals, and morons. Well, I know people watch this channel, man. A lot of people, way more than you think. Uh, I'm talking about all across the country, not just fucking local. Just cause I don't got 14 gazillion million subscribers, don't mean they don't watch this channel. I know how many people watch it. It's a lot. I'll show you the stats if you want to see them. So I noticed lately people's been saying the word morons a lot lately. Yeah. Trump actually said it the other day. Hell yeah, said it in a damn big ass meeting with all them governors. Talking about them fuckers out there in California's a bunch of morons. Hell yeah, it's the truth. And then today, I think it was the day I videoed something. I seen it again. Megyn Kelly did something. I was like, these people's catching on. They know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. They watching these nuts. So here you go. Then we're gonna talk about some other stuff. But here we go. Just see old Megyn. I do old Megyn. Call somebody a moron, and here she goes. Megyn Kelly's calling somebody a moron. They must watch my damn channel. Hell yeah. I like Megyn Kelly. She's pretty damn hot. I'd bang her out. Hang on. Listen to what she says. She's talking about Mayor Karen Bass the dumbass. That's her new name. Karen Bass the dumbass. That's her new name.
And when your country and your city needed you, what did you do? Oh, you took the fastest route home with no layovers on a military plane? Great. And when you got there, you were too dumb to realize that URL was a placeholder and then to actually look to your team and say, what is the URL? What is the web address? You are a moron.
Fucking moron.
For our friends in Los Angeles who don't deserve this. I realize they voted for this woman.
Hey, see, even Megyn Kelly says they're fucking morons. I'm telling you. Speaking of morons, somebody was talking about Baby Gately did a video of a Dodge Magnum. I went and looked at it, and at the end of the video it says, guys, be nice to people and fix your noise problems. And the guy that told me about it, I was just telling him about, well, first of all, they're working on a Dodge Magnum from about 2009. I think that's about what year that was. I had a 2007 SRT8 Jeep. It was black with two 15-inch critical mass subs in it, 2-punch 1000s, and a critical mass mids and highs amp. On critical mass mids and highs, I didn't have no fucking noise problem in it either. Actually, it knocked the goddamn sunroof out of it. So that's two totally different ball games. And no, I didn't need no extra alternator. I don't know what the hell they needed all that battery and shit in the back for. I didn't ever have a problem with voltage in that Jeep. Nope, sure didn't. Had a stock battery, stock alternator on 2-punch 1000s, a critical mass mids and highs amp, on some coaxials in the front, and on a stock radio. And no, I didn't have noise problems either. No, only problem I had was keeping the damn sunroof in it. Yeah. You know, remember the black SRT8 Jeep? Mine had chrome wheels. I didn't have polished aluminum to polished turds. No, I sent my shit off and had it chrome dipped. It was bad as a motherfucker. Yeah, I had exhaust and all kinds of performance work. Yeah, man, back in 2008. So I didn't have noise problems because that thing only had one computer and it didn't have two alternators on it. And it didn't have 5,000 watts on mids and highs. So, let me tell you something, Baby Gately. We not talking about the same thing there, buddy. You're working on shit that I had done in 2008, 2007, whatever the fuck year it was. 7 or 8, one of them year models. Yeah, I was doing that shit back then. This is 2025. You know that, don't you? So I'm not worried about Baby Gately and him talking about noise problems and be nice. Listen, I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to be upfront. I am a nice person. But what I don't like is when people shit people. And Baby Gately shits people all the fucking time. None of that shit costs what he charges. Fuck no. Hell no. It's because there are dumb people out there that will pay it. Yeah, people with money will pay stupid shit. That's up to them. I don't care. I'm not looking out for the rich folks. Hey, money don't get you everything. People seeing that right fucking now out in California way. Yeah. What's that fucking money doing for you now? Not a goddamn thing. Nope. Sitting there boo-hooing and crying, wanting a motherfucker like me to come out there and fix your shit. Yeah, people like me is gonna have to go out there and fix that shit. Yeah, because people don't know what I do, man. I'm not worried about a fucking car making a noise. I don't give a shit. I love it when people says, man, it's making engine noise. Well, fucking engines make noise. Do you not know that? You ever been to Top Fuel Dragster event? Stand beside that motherfucker. It's gonna make all the engine noise you want. Whop 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 whop. Yeah, that's engine noise. And these are the same people that tell me that to check my grounds. You fucking morons! It's coming through the ground. It's not the ground. I track noise for a fucking living. That's what I do. Noise is not from the fucking ground. No, that's not its purpose. Do you not know what the fucking ground is for? It ain't to stop fucking noise, man. No. Hell no. No. That's not the fucking purpose of a fucking ground. No. Nah, that's not the purpose of it. But if that's what people want to keep thinking, then go ahead. If that's what you want to think, you just keep thinking that. A ground is not a noise problem. Noise comes from something that's being introduced to the ground or to the chassis. Or another way, it can come through RCAs. It can come through, and guess what? Because RCAs are grounded. Fucking morons. Listen, I look at an analyzer. It costs more than most people's cars. Yeah, more than Baby Gately shit that he builds. Yeah, sure do. And I have to track this shit through miles and miles and miles of network stuff. Listen, the best thing these people can do, if you want to watch what I'm saying, watch it. But when you start trying to chime in on your little channels there at the end and make little smart ass comments, that's not going to, it's just making you look more retarded. I am like at the top of the fucking, let's see. Let me try to put it in a let's see. I'm as high as you can go up in outer space. These people's down on my level about like this. I'm way up here. I'm way up there. And they're down here, just about that tall off the ground. Car audio is not hard, guys. It's not difficult. If I want to go out there and fix that noise issue, I told you I could fix it in less than 5 seconds. 5 fucking seconds. Literally. But to fix it the right way, it's going to take longer than that. 5 seconds I can fix that fucking noise problem. It's called take my phone out, put it in my hand, and hook the RCAs directly up to the fucking amplifiers in the car, and it won't have no noise on it. Because the phone is not grounded. The start of the problem. People's gonna go, well, if it's the radio, it's the radio. Listen, I've got 4 fucking radios and sat there and proved it in front of 4 people. I said it ain't the goddamn radio. It's the fucking chassis. And when the radio touches the chassis of the car, that's where the noise comes from. It's introducing noise from the ground. If I'm not connected to, if I'm not grounded, and this phone is not grounded to that car chassis, it's not going to make noise. That's why I told you take the radio and stick it outside the window. But trying to compare a Dodge Magnum with a damn JL Audio 1 amp that makes what, 200 watts or something, to somebody that's got 5,000 on mids and highs, that's not the same ball game. Go ahead and put in about 10 more of them fucking amps, them JL amps. Put 10 of them in there on a whole bunch of mids and highs. Put 2 alternators on it, put it in the Toyota Scion, and see what it sounds like. It's going to go, I'm pretty sure I know what's doing it. I think it's the switch panel, because before I took, let me explain something. That car did not have any noise in it before I dropped it off and Jerry wired it. How about that? Is that going to make everybody happy? That's when the fucking noise started. It did not, I had no noise in that car and had been using it as a test vehicle for 2 years with huge mids and highs amps, the same fucking Neos, the same everything, the same tweeters are in the fucking thing, the same shit. And I didn't have a problem. All right. I drop it off. Jerry did the wiring. The car's fucked up. It's that simple. I'm not going to hide it anymore. I didn't fuck the car up. So if you want to talk about noise problems, talk to the motherfucker that wired it. I didn't wire the son of a bitch. The wires I ran were the fucking only wires that have not messed up in the car, which is the fucking power wires from the damn front of the car to the back. I ran those wires. They took every wire out of that car, cut them, took all the tubes out, cut them, and put their own shit in. All I did from that day forward was went out here and replaced all the 4 gauge and put 1/0 in it. That didn't change no noise problems. The noise problems existed at the shop. There's nothing I did to it. So let's get that clear right off the bat. I didn't have time to do the car. We were in a rush. So I'm going to listen. I'm going to stop taking the blame for people's fuck ups. I didn't fuck the car up. No, I've only made it better. That's how it works. I dropped the car off and went down to try to get the car going. And I was told it had a bad radio. And I put the fucking radio in my lap and I said, no, it ain't the goddamn radio. Here's another one that done the same fucking thing. And here's another one that did the same thing. And here's another one that did the same thing. 4 radios proved that it's not the fucking radio. Okay? And I was told the radio didn't work one time. I said, listen, it's a glitch in radios. All radios have glitches. All of them now. You have to reboot them. But hey, I had to explain that too. So if we want to get all this out in the open, I'll be glad to get it out in the open. I did not wire the fucking car. No. The wires I ran are perfect. That's the ones that are still in it. RCAs have been replaced. They actually stepped on all the RCAs in the car and I had to replace all of them. Yeah, every fucking one. So, listen, I know how this works. I know how grounds work. I know what grounds do. I know what noise comes from. I know how to do all that. But I got a whole lot more important things to do besides working on a fucking 16-year-old's car that he drives to school and plays with at the fucking school. I mean, I don't got time to fuck with it. It sits out here and I don't give a shit. I go out there and crank it once in a while and that's it. I don't care. Look, I got way more important things to do, guys, gals, and morons. I don't have time. But I tell you, it's funny as hell that these people do watch this channel. They do watch it because they know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's embarrassing to them. Yeah, I know Bobby Booby. Well, I ain't gonna say Booby. Baby Gately and fucking Shelly Mead watch this shit. I know Big Dumbass watches it. I know who watches the channel. I know this. So at the end of the day, man, I don't care. I'm doing this for the people that can't afford to tell these dumbasses to shut the fuck up. I'll tell them shut the fuck up all day long because they don't know what they're talking about. I have proven this. I'll talk about one more thing. Parker, listen. Why do you do a review? I like Parker, but I'm going to ask you a question. And I know you watch the shit too. Why do you do reviews on speakers just to blow them up? Do you want me to make fun of you and do a video? I can do one. It's easy to blow a subwoofer up, and especially when you use SMD tools to set your shit up with. Do not use that damn clip light on your damn amplifiers. It's not accurate. No, not all of them. You need to check them. Me and another amplifier, a person that knows a lot about amplifiers, has already told you to check with an O-scope to see if your amp's clipping. So a lot of these speakers that you test, I seen the Slaps video. I could have told you that was going to be a turd, man. It's got a 4-inch coil on a 12-inch sub. That's not going to have any excursion. All right. But at the end of the day, you're not giving anybody's speakers a chance if you don't show that the signal is clean. And that fucking SMD tool is not good to do that with. I have proven this 100 times. So my suggestion to you, young man, is do this. Get you a damn O-scope. Learn how to use it. Or get you a Lumi or a Graphical. Something. It doesn't have to be expensive. Learn how to use the O-scope mode. Set your equipment up and make sure it's not clipping and then run your test. Those speakers that you're trying to give 2,000 watts RMS free air, that's hard for any speaker to live through that. But when you got them blapping inside the damn box, you're clipping the shit out of your amplifier. I know you know this. I hope you know that. That's what's causing a lot of that. It's in the wrong size enclosure for number one. If you're going to put 2,000 watts to it, you need to find out if the manufacturer's telling you is that sealed or is that ported? That 2,000 watts. I don't know. But you need to make sure your signal's not clipping, man. I mean, it's amazing how I can take some Harmony Audio 18s that are 1,750 watt RMS and, man, they're getting way more than that. It's amazing how I took 12s, Harmony Audio, monolith 12s, 1,500 watt RMS subs, and honestly, it's the same fucking subwoofer motor, coil, and everything that the 18 has. It's identical. It's the same shit. It's an 8-layer. I think it's a 309 ounce motor. I can't kill the damn things. I had them for 4 years and I sold them to another dude. And as far as I know, they're still playing. I didn't tear up the 18 that was at the shop. No, I specifically said hook it up 2 ohms mono. And when people followed my directions, I have not had a fucking problem. I'm running the same 18s. Now, to give credit where credit is due, that enclosure is built correctly. It is built right. That's why the subs don't unload. I can play it with fucking both doors wide open, beating the shit out of it. Wide open bass knob on 11, not 10, but 11, man. And I don't have a problem. So I was told those subs sucked. I was told this by everybody, and I said, look, guys, this is not my first pony ride, man. I'm just letting you do the shit, and then I'm going to sit back and watch. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time. Now, just because I didn't wire the car doesn't mean I don't know how to do it. Just because I didn't build the enclosure doesn't know I don't know how to do it. I don't have time to do it. That's number one. I don't have time. Number two, it's not worth my time. I make more in 5 minutes than that job would pay. I don't have fucking time to do it. Okay? Can I do one? Absolutely. No problem. I've built a lot of boxes, man, a lot of enclosures. I was taught by one of the best. He's on this fucking channel, man. So, just, if you want to believe these people that think they know every damn thing over there and they got all this, they think they got a pile of money and shit, guys, I'm be pissing out hundreds more than them motherfuckers ever gonna have. I don't care about none of that shit they do. I don't care. I think it's funny. I watch what they try to do to keep up, or to try to do these little hints behind the scene, like, oh, I'm trying this amp, or yeah, I'm gonna buy this China amp. Do what you want to do. It doesn't matter to me. You're only making yourself look foolish. I made Colin's ass look like a fool. Yeah, still making him look like a fool. I got his amps over here, man. I'm gonna run them and show you they're pieces of shit. And I'll take some bullshit from China and beat the snot out of it. Easy, and not even have a quarter of the money in it. And for Baby Gately, bring that fucking piece of shit monkey box thing you made that dude spend all that money on, and come listen to that song we got. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Leave it just like it is, with all your big ass amps in there and them 18s of your 18s and all them big amps you got, and then come sit your ass in this burgundy one, a 16-year-old's car, and he's gonna hurt your feelings with it. Leave old monkey box exactly like it is, just like you took it to SEMA, since you want to say shit at the end of your videos. Leave it just like it is right fucking now, with them 318, them 3 Gately 18s on all them big ass amps you got, and you gonna watch China goodness beat the shit out of it. Now, don't nobody care if it's got engine noise, and I don't care, because we're not even gonna hear your system. No. I won't hear it. I won't hear a damn thing out of that monkey box. It'll be over going boing, 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 and we're gonna be going, hoom, hoom, hoom. So, you guys and gals take care. I'm not worried about these people, man. I appreciate you letting me know about their little hints and shit at the end. They've been doing that for a while. I don't care, man. I think it's funny. I think it's funny when they're working on shit that I've owned. Holy hell, 46 sports cars since I was 16. I'm not worried about them idiots. No. Hell no. No. My dick's almost long as his body. I'm not worried about him. You guys take care and have a good day. See you.